BLB and no BLB, doing it together.
On this episode of BLB, the boys continue their hard work setting up the mobile command center. Having a solid connection to the outside world might prove to be a lifesaver.
So things are going pretty good. We're trying to establish some power here. We're gonna be setting up the generator back there, over there somewhere. And Jake here is trying to get us a connection. According to the compass, through that direction there is where we're gonna get the best satellite signal for our studio in there. So yeah, we got to keep at it. Time is just slipping away from us today. So much work to do. It's unbelievable. But look at around here. It is coming along. Nolan's been doing good. Everyone's pretty happy. So once Jake gets that satellite up there situated, pointing pretty much due south, we're going to get the power going. And I'll be able to tell in there when we're getting the best signal. With Nolan's help, we can get this thing dialed in and calibrated.
If we don't get this thing just right, we could lose signal out there in the middle of the woods, middle of nowhere, right when we need it most. We just can't afford to gamble like that.
Jake, you need help up there?
Hopefully, it won't be harder than Chinese math to get this thing situated.
This is like BLB City, right?
BLBC.
With the MC, and we got
BLB
that's the BLB kitchen right there. You'll get a better view of that in a minute. Nostrovia. First beer crack. Probably just what the doctor ordered, honestly. That's good. That's good. So cheers, guys, to you.
Cheers. Salutation again. Boy, that's a good stroke of work here this morning.
We've been here since, what, 10:30 or something was when we took off?
Roughly.
So
He's being modest. We got up at 6:30. We got in here about 8:45. But we're going to keep... No.
it has been a long day, but, you know, we've heard a couple things out in the woods. One of which could have been a barred owl, could have been a representation of a barred owl from a squatch. Another one sounded like a deep resonating howl. Same thing 4 or 5 times over and over again, coming from the southeast.
Again, if we would have just had a simple audio rig running the entire time, maybe some of you guys could hear what's going on around us, the noises we've been hearing this entire time. It's really quite simple. It's not a big deal. All we need is some extra SD cards, not very many, and make sure we have enough batteries. One of these simple rigs would run for many, many hours. We could get it running virtually for 24 hours, really. I mean, not a big deal. Oh, I just woke up. Sorry.
As soon as we got done breaking down some of these big, we were like thrashing and crashing all around. And I was joking about, oh boy, he's going to be getting jealous hearing us thrashing. And not 2 minutes later.
And guess what happened? Guess what
happened?
happened?
We're like, who scripts this stuff?
You're getting a little too comfortable. Okay? Take it in the back seat. This is not your show. You're the cameraman. Anyway.
Pretty near Ken,
So-
that kid. But
so-
sorry, yeah. Pretty near Ken.
Bring
now.
him in, I guess. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
boy, look at him.
Millennials.
He's like an abandoned squirrel you find in the park.
He
getting,
is.
He's a squirrely little
These
guy.
guys are pretty much my
pigeon.
kin.
A pigeon.
We're like your uncles. Anyway, guys.
Who steal your beer.
We got to get back to
and,
work here.
Okay.
We got to get back to... I'm going to shut this thing off. We got to get back to work. We got
Boy,
stuff
do your
to do.
job, Nolan. What do we pay you for?
I know it can seem like these guys are being hard on me a lot, kind of all the time. But truth is, I love them, and they love me.
This thing's fucking good. Lemon ginger sour.
Hey, Adam.
Nolan, have a little shot of that. Here.
Here,
Here. Enjoy. What does that
This
mean?
is going good, guys.
What does that mean? What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
Not bad.
Boy,
We got the fucking generator going.
Boy, can't believe it.
We're powered up in here.
So, describe to me what you got here, Adam.
The mobile command center. We're just gonna shut this behind you. We don't want to get bugs in here. Mobile command center. Got Jake in the back now. We got our Wi-Fi hotspot here, conditioned power box here. With Jake's help out there with that satellite, we need to get up to 5 bars so we can do some streaming, because we might have to stream some shit over throughout the day here today. Jake,
Yeah.
you're plugged in hot. That gave me 4 bars right there where that thing is.
Dude, right now?
Right now it's at 4 bars.
I think she's nice and dialed in.
Can you adjust that just a little bit and maybe
Let me tweak it. How about now?
4 bars still. Try to go just a little bit south with it.
Okay. Guys, listen. We need a steady, solid connection out there. I can't stress enough how important this is.
You're flickering right there, in and out of 5 bars, bud. Right there is good. Right there is perfect. Yeah, did you move it south?
Yep.
Yeah, we're good. We're 5 bars. We're rocking. Oh, we are good. We're streaming. We're streaming, boys.
Woo!
Now we're good. Okay. Now we're good. Let's just see if we can log on to something. Yeah, shut that down. Yeah, we're logged on.
So, Adam, you want to maybe talk to the folks at home about our walkie setup? Honestly,
Sure.
I got. Why don't you run me through this real quick?
Okay, check it out. This is the mobile command center. This whole tent is the mobile BLB. Now we can use this whole thing as a hotspot and get cell service. We got everything we need right here, right now.
Now I heard there's a possibility of setting up maybe a couple different calls, maybe a pack of coyotes, bear or two.
That's a possibility.
Now I heard either it was researched by the BFRO or maybe one of the online vloggers, but supposedly the Squatch really responds to other animal calls. He wants to let them know that they're not the only ones out there. And
Yeah, I
it's
was
his turf.
thinking about sending out some calls with doing some coyote calls of some sort, something like that. I'm not sure if we're gonna do that or not. There's still a lot of site work that needs to be done around here. Jake, with the help of Jake and yourself, we just got our Wi-Fi hotspot developed, which is nice. Feeling pretty confident about what goes on in here right now. The BLB kitchen's pretty much dynamite out there. We have our bedrooms in here. I think what I might do next is rig up my air mattress, get my bedroom set up, and actually draw that, make my own little bed set up in there, and draw it down.
On the next episode of BLB. You get the picture.
Gnarly dude.